Coach Roush. Haven't seen you in a couple months, man. How's it going?
It's going great. Enjoying my summer.
Wabash. How far from Cincinnati are we right now?
It's about a 2.5-hour drive, straight up 74 from the west side of Cincinnati, so not too bad.
Looking at this, this is a great turnout. I mean, the technique I saw today was obviously at the highest level. 2 Olympians with, Terry Brands coming in. I mean, high energy. You can't not be pumped about that.
I think he went through 3 shirts in a couple sessions. So
yeah, man, he was getting after it. And Richard is just a freak.
Yeah.
Richard is just so smooth, and just getting the European feel, that's got to be good for the guys too. But what do you really like about coming here to Wabash, and why is this the camp that Elder goes to?
Well, we've been to a few different camps in Ohio, Burnett's and Jordan's, and they're great camps. We've had some guys that have grew up kind of going to those camps, so we were looking for a change last summer. We like the fact that they're bringing in the best clinicians in the world, to this camp, but we also get a competition aspect of it. So I think we get 12 duels throughout the week. So we wanted that. We were looking for something where we could get some matches in as well as technique. And like you said, last year Terry Brands was here, Sammy Henson, they were here the same day, so definitely high energy. And Stephen Abbas and Cale Sanderson, Brandon Slade. So it was something we want to try out. We get to meet all these guys, get to see some high level technique, but also get 12 matches in through the week. So that was the main reason that drew us here, and we liked it last year, so came back again this year.
And the organization of Coach Anderson and his staff it's incredible. Not to mention Lefevre, one of the greatest D3 wrestlers of all time in NCAA history. You get to see him and his brother, and it's just like, it's phenomenal. He's on the coaching staff. He's going to Nittany Wrestling Club. What's it like to see a D3 program like this, be within 2 hours of you guys?
Oh, it's incredible. Actually, I wrestled Division III in college, wrestled against Wabash quite a bit, and I was in college when Coach Anderson took over at Wabash, and it's amazing what he's done here. You can see it in this camp system. I mean, this didn't happen overnight. I think there's 400 or 500 kids here. He's done a phenomenal job. I think this year they finished 3rd in the country to Augsburg and Wartburg. So, he's doing a great job here. Not only are they kicking butt on the mat, but the academics here are top notch. The facilities here are top notch. So it's really incredible what he's been able to accomplish. And you see it in one of his assistants, Danny Irwin. He just took over at Wheeling Jesuit now. And that's a large part because of what he's learned here under Coach Anderson. He's been here 9 years. So looking forward to what he's going to do there. We actually have one of our guys from Elder who will be a freshman for Coach Irwin next year at Wheeling Jesuit, and Connor Craig. So looking forward to see what he accomplishes there as well.
You had a good college career.
Did all right. Yeah, it was fun.
You're All-American, right?
Yep. Finished 3rd my sophomore and junior year, and was a runner-up my senior year.
When you look at that, not always the greatest wrestlers make the greatest coaches, but obviously your experience. D3 is tough, man. It's real tough. It's deeper than D2. D2's adding, but you look at D3. I mean, is there something that connects you to a D3 school at all? Is that something in your mind? Or when you think about it, is that we just want to get the best competition for our kids?
Yeah, I mean, definitely want to get the best competition for our kids, but you're right. Division III, I think, still has more wrestling programs than Division I and II combined, if I'm not mistaken. So, there's definitely a lot of talent out there with the likes of Wabash now and Wartburg and Augsburg. Those are some powerhouses. But we come here. There's a good mix. We get a lot of bodies that we don't see in Ohio all the time. There's a lot of Indiana schools here, so it's a great camp. So.
You guys, doing the Burnett thing, doing the Jordan thing, it's totally different. It's apples to oranges when you say it like that. I mean, what's your favorite aspect about this one, besides the great, intensity of the clinicians? But is it the mixed bag that you get? Yeah,
you definitely get, at Jordan's, I think I've been there 7 times, and it's a phenomenal camp. And it's the same system, and it's a system that's, proven for sure. You look at what Graham's doing. But here, it definitely... a little bit more versatility. I mean, Stephen Abbas last year was showing some stuff. I watched a lot of technique on flow and just been around a lot of camps, and he was showing some really high level technique last year. You got guys like David Taylor that are coming in this year. I'm excited to see what he's going to show. So you definitely get that versatility. There's a little bit more of a freedom here. There's a pool to swim in. I mean, I had a kid a couple years ago pack his swim trunks to Jordan's. He didn't know what he was in for. He heard camp and he thought campfires and swimming pools. So, definitely.
I'm sorry for laughing, but man, Jordan's is just, it's
intense.
Bare bones as it gets as far as It is wrestling.
And it is phenomenal.
It's one of the best
way.
camps ever, historically speaking. And J-Rob will be here this week.
Yep.
What does that do for you you're going to be able to talk to Jay Robinson and pick his brain. What is that going to be like for you?
That's incredible. Last year they had Bobby Douglas. So same thing, just legends of the sport. And, Bobby talked to the coaches at like a coach's social here. And I think Jay Robinson might be doing the same thing. So, it's amazing what they've been able to accomplish here. And they can get all of these guys in here in 1 week's time, mind you. I mean, last year, Terry Brands drove from L.A. from the World Cup, straight from L.A. to Crawfordsville, Indiana for
That's
this camp,
insane.
which is
That's crazy.
And this year you got, Terry was just in Nebraska probably a couple days ago, and
Yeah.
David
Yesterday probably.
David and Tervel will be coming, on a couple days rest. So it's amazing that these guys come and give all their time for this as well. With the others, especially the guys that are still competing, like Kyle Snyder was here last year, and David's coming this year. So
John Smith, we got to talk. I mean,
oh yeah, my favorite technician to watch. So that's one of the reasons that we came back again this year. Excited to see him tomorrow. And our kids, they love it. I mean, they're getting autographs, and these are guys that, they're legends of our sport. So it's fun for the guys to meet these, and they stick around and give autographs. So I think my 220 last year had about every one of them sign his headgear, so he ran out of room.
you guys are actually going to get a totally different feel from everything. Andy Bisick.
Yeah,
Greco
guy.
Yeah. That's a good thing for you. You got guys who like upper body stuff. The Greco thing, is that something where you kind of look forward to guys getting some upper body holds?
Oh, absolutely. We have 4 guys going out to Fargo this year, and 2 of them are going Greco only, and 2 are going freestyle only. So especially our Greco guys, it's good to get that different feel. And like you said today, we got a little bit more of a European feel, and a lot of the stuff that was shown today translates well to freestyle. And he was pointing those things out. Hey, this is 2 in folk style, but you're getting 4 for it if you're hitting it at Fargo. So definitely versatility, a mixed bag of tricks, and it's a good week for our guys. So,
all right, Coach, it's about dinner time. I like to eat. You got anything else for me?
No. Thanks for coming down. It's a great camp. Look forward to the rest of the week and seeing all the clinicians. So thanks for coming.
All right, Coach, thanks for that.